Mark Dekker. After day one against Nottinghamshire, feels like a bit of a familiar thing for Kent in the way this has played out this morning. Throughout the day. What have you made though of the day?
Yeah, it's something we spoke about in the change room at the lunchtime break about Groundhog Day, and the bowlers are the first to take it on board. None of them were happy with the way they went about their business, and they climbed into us pretty hard in the first 2 hours, and we had to fight and claw our way back in the last two sessions. But I think the moment you concede that many runs in the first session, I think the rest of the day is a bit of a clawback day, which, to their credit, we managed to get those 6 wickets. And had we got one more, or 7 wickets in the day, anyone would take that. Just run rates a little bit high, especially that first session sort of knocked us hard. And no one in the change room sitting there making excuses. Pretty somber about it at the moment. We should have been, and could have been better in the first 2 hours.
Good moments and good spells, I suppose, from some of the bowlers. But is it back to that thing? It's consistency. It's about keeping the pressure on.
Yeah, absolutely. I was thinking about George Garrett bowling this morning. He bowled beautifully for his first 5-6 overs, low run rates, offered threat. But when you're hurting from the other end, that inability to maintain pressure, to build that partnership, it just becomes a really difficult task when the bowling unit isn't functioning together. And so you can have those moments of excellence individually, but they don't put the pressure on the opposition batters. You need that collective effort, that collective will, and that takes its toll on batting units. The game doesn't really change around that. I've always maintained that a bowling unit is only effective as its weakest link, and if one of the links is not firing, you go for runs and it hurts the game, or hurts your game anyway.
As a coaching staff, then what's your message ahead of day 2?
We've got to play to win the game, so I think it's about putting the first 2 hours where it belongs. It's in the past. Acknowledge that it wasn't good enough, but don't let it upset what the remaining 3 days have for us. Get the wickets early tomorrow, go about our business of batting with purpose, and play with a purpose to win. But the last thing we can be sitting here thinking and saying is dwelling on 2 hours of poor cricket in the first session. We've got 3 days cricket left. We play to the best of our ability. We play with a purpose to win. We play with a mindset to win, and that's what is demanded of us. Where we are in the league or the table. There's no grey areas there. We need to win this game. We need to win the next game. So that's the mindset of the guys. There's no saying we're going to play for a draw. We're obviously not going to play to lose. But how do we go about winning this game of cricket with the 3 remaining days that we've got left?
It's about quick wickets, I guess. It's an obvious one to say on the morning of day 2.
I think it's, yes, absolutely. Quick wickets first prize, but make bowl well enough that they go nowhere. So what we can't have is them running away with the game. And, they know that, we know that. So I'm not giving away any big secrets here. Don't let them run away with the game, and ideally get wickets at the same time. And then it's our turn to bat and to make things happen for us. It's in our hands. It's in no one else's hands. And if we don't deliver, well, then we've got to wear us on the chin as well.
Thank you.